Meghan Markle, the former actress and Duchess of Sussex, has been facing a wave of criticism and hostility from the public ever since she and her husband Prince Harry left the royal family and moved to Los Angeles. The latest incident occurred on Thursday when Markle was booed and heckled by a group of angry protesters outside Asanebo, a swanky Japanese restaurant in Studio City, where she had dinner with a friend. According to eyewitnesses, the protesters were holding signs that read "Megxit, shame on you, Meghan, and go back to England." They shouted insults and accusations at Markle, blaming her for ruining the royal family, exploiting Harry, and lying about her experiences in the UK. Some of them even threw eggs and tomatoes at her car, leaving stains and cracks on the windows. Markle, who wore a casual outfit of grey skinny jeans and a matching sweater, tried to ignore the protesters and smiled as she walked to her car, escorted by security guards. However, her smile looked forced and strained, and she seemed visibly shaken and upset by the ordeal. She quickly got into her car and drove away, without saying a word to the media or the protesters. This is not the first time that Markle has faced public backlash and humiliation in law. Earlier that day, she had lunch at Cipriani, Beverly Hills, with Claire Keller, the designer of her wedding dress and former Givenchy creative director. As she left the restaurant, she was greeted by a chorus of boos and jeers from a crowd of royal fans who accused her of being a hypocrite, a gold digger, and a traitor. Markle also wore a Max Mara cashmere coat worth $6,250, which many people saw as a sign of her lavish and wasteful lifestyle. Markle's popularity has plummeted in the US, especially after her controversial interview with Oprah Winfrey, where she made several shocking and unsubstantiated claims about the royal family, such as racism, bullying, and neglect. Many Americans have expressed their disappointment and disgust with Markle, calling her a liar, a manipulator, and a narcissist. Some have even compared her to Wallis Simpson, the American socialite who married King Edward VIII and caused a constitutional crisis in 1936. Markle's reputation has also suffered in the UK, where she and Harry are widely seen as disrespectful and ungrateful to the monarchy, the country, and the people. Their decision to leave the royal family and move to law was met with anger and resentment by many Britons, who felt betrayed and abandoned by the couple. Their recent appearance at the Platinum Jubilee, the celebration of Queen Elizabeth II's 70 years on the throne, was met with loud boos and cold stares from the royal family and the public. Markle's only hope of restoring her image and winning back the public's trust is to apologize and reconcile with the royal family, especially Harry's brother Prince William and his wife Kate Middleton, who have been at odds with the Sussexes for a long time. However, Markle seems unwilling and unable to do so, as she continues to pursue her own agenda and interests in law, where she and Harry have signed lucrative deals with Netflix, Spotify, and other media companies. Markle's fate seems to be sealed as she faces more and more criticism and hostility from the public, the media, and the royal family. She has become one of the most hated and despised figures in the world, and her chances of redemption are slim to none. She has alienated and isolated herself from everyone who once loved and supported her, and she has no one to blame.